Hi, thanks for joining me. My name is Mike, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the number one reason why campaigns fail in Google Ads. Why campaigns fail in Google Ads. Now, there are obviously many reasons that a lot of people don't see success with Google Ads, and I see that consistently. I work as a Google Ads specialist, PPC consultant. I do a lot of training. I train people online in the offices and so forth. And I've been doing it for many years. And there are many reasons why Google Ads campaigns don't work for many advertisers. And, I always try and help clients with that. And that's the work I do on a day by day basis. But there's one main reason why Google Ads campaigns fail. And this one I find consistently. There are many ways to solve it. There are, ways to mitigate it, but consistently I find this one is one of the main ones. And that one is the fact that a lot of people are not willing to learn the system properly. And that one is consistent. Certainly, you can hire somebody to do Google Ads for you. You can hire myself or an agency and so forth, and they will handle the ads for you. However, you still need to get some proper training to understand. Even if someone is managing it for you, you still need to understand how the system works and how to set different things in there, and how to understand where you are and where you're going. So you gotta have a basic understanding of Google Ads, and getting some training around that will help you. And there's many ways you can do that. Now, a lot of businesses, people who advertise on Google, run ads themselves. So they manage it themselves. They go in there and they set up their campaigns, run them for a week, a month, years, and they never really get the results that they want. And in most cases, they fail and they stop them. Then they do it the next year, and they do that consistently for years until they try and get help from an agency or a specialist, and then maybe get some success, but it usually fails as well because they're not really understanding why it's really failing. They're not getting that training and understanding of the system and so forth. Now, that's really key, especially if you're managing the ads yourself. You really need to know how to set up Google Ads campaigns. You need to know how to set them up effectively. It's not that hard, but just going in there and setting them up on your own usually doesn't work. So you need to get some training around that. And then when you set them up, you need to manage them effectively. So you also need to get some training for that. And a few hours here and there will really give you a good grounding in how to manage campaigns effectively, which metrics to look at, where to look at your reports in Google Analytics, and so forth. So this is one of the main reasons why Google Ads campaigns fail. There are many other reasons. Sometimes people don't have the right budget. Sometimes, they pick the wrong agency or whatever. There's different reasons why campaigns fail. Competition as well, but this one is very important. A lot of people don't learn the system for themselves effectively, so that they can make the right changes, so that they can block things, update things effectively, not just based on what they think, but based on true objectives and goals that will help them to reach that end. An example, I've got a client that I've worked with, and I was doing a lot of the management for them, and he didn't really take time to fully understand it, and he made a mistake once. He went into recommendations and just added all the keyword recommendations in there, and that was a big mistake, and we had to obviously do some corrections to remove that. It was a good thing that we found it early, and he didn't waste budget on some of those irrelevant searches. So if you understood recommendations and what they're really about, you don't add all those recommendations because they are not all relevant. But understanding that is key, and many people don't. So it's important that you understand this and get some training. Google Ads, it's a big platform, very effective, but you need to know what you're doing.